Hey guys, it's Aaron from Aaron's Outdoor, and I just got done doing some river bass fishing. It is definitely some fall time fishing right now, as you can tell in this video. You know, leaves are falling, there's a ton of leaves in the river, and we had a bunch of cold weather. I hadn't fished the river in a while, but we had like 3 warm days where the high was around like the upper 70s, and this was the 3rd day that it was warm, and I decided to go try some river bass fishing, and man, am I glad that I did. I had an awesome day out here. I was primarily just throwing the Zoom trick worm. That's what I caught all my fish on, and it was an awesome day of river bass fishing. I thought I might catch a big one today. I did, and I also just caught a bunch of fish. So I think you're going to enjoy this video.
Here's a fish. All right, first one of the day. It's a spotted bass, I think. All right. Haven't made the intro yet. Right off of that tree. It's like a 16-incher. It's right where I thought they'd probably be. All right, first fish of the day came on a trick worm. I said he might be 16. He's probably not that big, but it's probably a 15-incher. All right, the camera might be a little sideways because of the way I'm on this log, but that guy was 14 3/4, not a bad fish. Only took about 15 minutes to get the first one, so I think that's a good sign. You know, that's a spotted bass. Hopefully we'll get on some shoal bass today too, but I'll take that. I'll let this guy go. He was pretty feisty. I think he'll kick off pretty strong here. There he goes. Oh, there's a turtle right there. Whoop. Oh, whoa. I got a fish, unless there's a turtle. Oh, here's a fish. Oh, might be good. Can't tell. Oh man, I think it's good. I think it's good. Oh, it's a nice spotted bass. Oh my gosh, it's a good one. Man, he's digging. Oh man, it's a nice spot. Don't get under there. Don't get under there. Don't get under there. Oh my gosh. Get in there. Wow. I had to bite my last cast. Wow. It might not be a shoal bass, but it's a good bass. Okay, that was a little chaotic. Man, he is strong, powerful fish. I've been out here 35 minutes now. It's already well worth it. That is a good spotted bass. That might be a 19-incher, maybe not quite that big. Easily 18. Yeah, probably not 19. He's probably 18 though. Looks like he's been caught before. Who knows, maybe I've caught him before. All right, this guy was just about 19 inches. I'm gonna see how much it weighs. Probably a 3-pounder. Three pounds, 2 ounces. Well, that is a dang good fish right there. It was just about 19 inches, maybe slightly under, but it kind of barely touched 19. And it was 3 pounds, 2 ounces. So that is an awesome fish. You know, fishing in fall time and springtime are kind of the 2 best times of the year to catch a big fish. And I thought I might get on one today, and I did, so that's pretty awesome. And I would imagine there's some other big ones down there, or there's just some other fish down there. I mean, if this big guy ate it, I mean, he bit real fast, so there he goes. Dang, man, there's some wind today for sure. That's why I'm next to this tree in the first place. It just kind of got blown right here, and thought there might be some fish right there, so I cast it right there and caught that big one. Oh, is that a fish? Little guy, I think. Not too tiny. It's probably gonna be another spotted bass. Yeah, it looks like a spot. Yep. Man. Oh, get in here. That guy's a little guy. I'll probably throw him on the board, but he might be 13.5, 14. But so far, it seems like they're pretty predictable. Now I've been out here for about 45 minutes. All 3 fish have come right next to wood. You know, we might run into some shoal bass today, maybe not. They might still like areas with more current. But I would imagine they'd still be in somewhat deeper water this time of the year, so I don't really know. But Even if we just catch a bunch of spotted bass today, I mean, I won't complain about that. Look at that spider, wow. Get the heck away from me. All right, this little guy was right at 14 inches. Oh, I do have fish. Off that little stick right there. All right, getting smaller on us, but that was kind of a smaller tree, so you know, sometimes the bigger fish will be near the bigger trees and whatnot. That guy might be a 12-incher. Okay, whatever, he got away. I like to get a measurement of my best 5, but we've already caught 4 in the first hour, so there's a good chance I'll catch 2 more bigger than that, but I don't know. He was roughly a 12-inch bass. Didn't get the exact measurement on him though. Here's another one. Oh my gosh, a few minutes later. Ooh, this is like a pretty good one. Definitely not as big as the big one we caught earlier, but maybe a 16. Wow, I just lost pressure on him. Come on, Aaron, don't be dumb. Oh man. Oh man, that's a good fish. Wow, I mean, this is crazy. This is a few casts after I caught that little one that flopped away before I could measure it. That is another solid bass. Probably a 16-incher, maybe a little more. This has gone about as good as it could have gone so far. Well, he was more than 16. He was 17.25. That is another good fish. Looks like this one's been caught before too. Obviously, catch and release works. So that's pretty cool. Another good fish. I mean, we've already got a pretty good 5-fish limit for a kayak tournament. I mean, 3 of them are kind of small, but I think we can definitely improve that. We definitely will at this rate. Anyway, I'll let that guy go. All right, this guy was 15.75. Another good fish. I think they're definitely feeding up before it gets too cold. I mean, I'm not going to be able to do much river fishing around where I live for a while, probably. This is going to be the last warm day for a long time, I think. But it is going great so far. Got one. Could this be a shoal bass near the current? Oh, I lost all pressure. I think it's just a spot. Wow. Oh my gosh, it's just another spot. Dude, I don't know where the shoal bass are, but that might help our best 5. We're putting together a pretty good little bag already. I'm guessing he's probably like 14.5. Our smallest out of our best 5 is like 14 right now. All right, this guy was right at 14.5. That was a good guess. So that will help our best 5 a little bit. And I always just like to measure my fish just to kind of compare different days of fishing I have. But today we're already in the low 80s, I think, for, you know, our best 5 bass inches wise, which is definitely a solid limit for like a kayak tournament. All right, I'm gonna go to the top of this shoal and fish the trick worm a little bit. I don't want to spend too much time up here though, because there's some other good water I know I can fish and probably catch fish on. I mean, they're pretty dang predictable today. Here's a fish. This is probably gonna be a shoal. Oh, he came off. He wasn't that big. That probably was a shoal bass. I mean, this is in the middle of this shoal. It's probably the deepest spot in the shoal right over there. Got one. Oh, it feels good, feels good. Maybe not that good. It's kind of running at me, it's running at me. Can't tell how big it is. Oh, honestly don't really know. I don't think it's crazy big or anything. It's fighting a lot. Can't tell, it keeps running at me. Okay. Oh, it's a good one. Oh, man, it might be the second or third biggest of the day. It's another spotted bass. I don't know where the shoal bass are, but I don't mind. I mean, I'll take a bunch of spotted bass. It's been an amazing day. Oh. Oh, this is one I kind of want to measure. It might be 17 plus probably. Oh gosh. It's a good one. Okay, maybe not 17 plus. He might be 17 inches. I kind of want to get a measurement on it. My kayak is a good ways downstream. I thought this might happen. I should have put my, well, I don't really know where I would have measured it by walking, but we'll just call him a 16. He's probably at least 16. All right, I'm just gonna call this one 16 and release him. Fishing's too good today to waste time to go get my board. He honestly could be 16 and a half. I mean, he very well could be 16 and a half. That's a good fish, but whatever. Oh, there's a fish. Oh my gosh. Oh, he got off. Are you kidding me? That's happened like twice. I was just reeling the worm in. I was about to go back down the shoal. Of course, I get another bite. That's a fish. Got him. One bit so many times. A little spot. Not gonna help our best 5, but I think I've just come to accept that no shoal bass are gonna bite today, but the spotted bass are just biting like crazy. I mean, this is a crazy day. I got some stuff done this morning. I wanted to get it done before I went fishing, but I could have done that stuff tomorrow. I kind of wish I had at this point because the fishing is so dang good. But you know, at least I did come out here today. You know, part of me was like, yeah, I'm not gonna come out, but since it was like the last warm day for a while, I was like, I should come out, and I'm sure glad I did. This is fish number 9 on the day. There's fish. How big is he? I don't know. Oh, he's not that big, but he's a good one. Under this tree again. Came back to this tree. Oh man, I'm literally just like on top of the fish pretty much. I was just trying to be kind of stealthy when I came back here. Oh, another chunk. Man, they're just totally feeding up before it gets too cold. I mean, like, I think in a couple days the low is like in the 30s, or about 30, I think. Tomorrow it's going to be a lot colder than it is today. The next day it's going to be like, I think the low is 31 or something. So these fish are totally just feeding up before it gets too cold. Man, oh my gosh, speaking of which, look at that. Crawfish in his throat. I mean, I can tell they're just so fat. I know they're feeding up. They're biting like crazy. This is fish number 10. Been out here for about 2.5 hours now. All right, this guy was 15 3/4. So now our smallest fish is 15 3/4. That other one I caught that I said was 16 was definitely bigger than this one. So I think he was undoubtedly 16 inches, but I don't know. I didn't get the official measurement. So either way, like, we're definitely over 80 inches. We were over 80 inches a while ago. I'm putting together a good 5 fish limit for a kayak tournament. He's still got that crawfish in his throat. He'll probably eat it after I let him go. It's a fish. Oh, it's a pretty good one. Above the shoal. Oh, could be a shoalie, I can't tell. I keep saying that, but it's probably just a spot. Oh no, it's a shoalie. Finally. There's still a few in here. Ooh, it's a pretty nice one. It's maybe a 16. There we go. Well, there's still some shoal bass in this river. Well, finally got ourselves a shoal bass. This guy was 16 1/4. That's a good shoal bass. Typically 16 1/4 is like right about 2 pounds. So it's probably a 2-pounder. I've weighed quite a few 16 inchers that were 115. So I always think like 16 1/4, at least out of where I'm fishing, is typically like right at 2 pounds. So that's a good fish. That helps our best 5 too. All right. That's why I love those shoalies. They have those beautiful stripes. So man, He took off.
Man, what a day of fishing. I mean, I say day, but this is just a few hours out here. It was a little less than 4 hours, so I was probably out on the water for like 3 hours and 45 minutes. But this was awesome. I mean, those fish were really predictable. I was just catching them on a Zoom trick worm. That's a very classic bait that works in all sorts of places, you know, river, ponds, creeks, lakes. You can catch bass on a Zoom trick worm. And most of those bass were right next to cover. I did catch a few bass above a shoal and then maybe one right below a shoal. But man, this was awesome. You know, I came out here today thinking I might be able to have a good day because of the warmer weather. I wasn't sure. I was like, maybe I'll just catch one big one. Maybe I'll just catch a few. I don't really know. But turns out those fish were totally feeding up before it got cold. And we're just hitting like crazy. I mean, got that one 19-inch spotted bass, which is awesome. He was 3 pounds, 2 ounces. And my best 5 bass that I put on the board was 84 inches, which is really good for the river I was fishing. I think that one I caught at the top of the shoal might have been a little bigger, so I might have had more like, you know, 84 and a quarter, 84 and a half or something. But nonetheless, it was an awesome day. So hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'm probably going to post this, I don't know, sometime in the winter because I'm a little bit ahead on videos. And I kind of want to post river bass fishing videos throughout the year if I can. So I want to post some in the winter too, even when I'm maybe not catching any river bass. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. But I'll catch y'all on the next video. Thanks for watching.